the first step in self-improvement will always be self-awareness. And the good thing is, if you're watching this video, you already self-aware, so you already took step number one in terms of improving your life. You already on the road to success. But today's video is going to be giving you step number two so that you can transcend procrastination and start actually taking actions and stop feeling paralyzed whenever it comes to chasing your goals or achieving the things that you want out of your life. I feel like procrastination is one of those things that is very widespread. Everybody around the nation can relate to procrastination, and I really want to help you solve that problem because you deserve the success that you've been working so hard for. You deserve the success that you've been waiting for your whole life. You know what I'm saying? And I want to help you step into that reality by giving you this tool to get over procrastination. And in order to go through this second step, you got to understand that number one is going to take more out of you. It's going to take more energy out of you. It's going to take more self-awareness out of you. So even though you already have completed the first step and you self-aware, and I know that you self-aware because you're watching this video, understand that it's going to take a little bit more out of you. You're going to have to be more attentive. And whenever you start to really get into level 2 aura, whenever you start becoming that level 2 version of yourself, understand that it is going to take more energy out of you. It is going to take more self-awareness out of you, but that's just what it takes in order to be on level 2. Whenever you rank up in a system, it take a little bit of experience. It take a little bit of knowledge. It take a little bit of grit in order to get to that level 2. But once you get to that level 2, it's really hard to go back down to level 1. So pay attention, and if you need to take notes, take notes. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to let me know that y'all rock with the videos. Now, what you got to understand is whenever it comes to success, it's never going to be A to B. It's always going to be something in between A and B. Understand that it's going to be hurdles in your way. It's going to be trials and tribulations in your way. It's going to be struggles in your way. It's going to be a learning curve. And that's the buzzword of today's video. You are prolonging your learning curve by procrastinating. And once you understand that you're prolonging your learning curve, you will understand that you have to go through the struggles. You have to go through the failures. You're not going to be perfect every single time. No matter what you want to do, whatever you procrastinating about, because I don't know you personally, but I know that you procrastinating about something if you're watching this video. Whatever you procrastinating about, I want you to take that end goal. I want you to take where you at right now. And I want you to understand that in between that space between success and where you at right now, it's going to be a learning curve. You're not going to know all of the ins and outs because you haven't got that experience. I kind of like to relate stuff to video games. You got level 1, level 2, and as you go up, you continue to level up your attributes and stuff like that. It's the same way in real life. Whenever you got a goal, you got to understand that where you stand right here, it's going to take some experience in order to get to that goal. You're going to have to play through the level. And sometimes you're not going to beat that level on the first try. Sometimes you got to go through the game a couple times and refine your strategy. And the same thing happens whenever you're chasing a goal, no matter what it is. Sometimes your first go at it, you're not going to be perfect. You're not going to be flawless. This is not Mortal Kombat. You're not getting a flawless victory first try, bro. Sometimes you got to go through the level and refine your strategy because the strategy that you attacked it with the first time lacked experience. You didn't know that at this part of the level, it was going to twist up like this and change. But now that you done played the level and you died or you fell down during that level, now whenever you go for your second attempt, you know at this part, something going to change, so you prepared for it. You have to attack your goals like this whenever it comes to chasing your goals in real life, and stop overthinking and procrastinating and just dive head in so that you can learn on the way. And then as you adjust and refine your strategy in terms of chasing your goal, that's when you're going to start to make your progress. That's when you're going to start to really become an expert and get your XP points up. That's when you're going to start really getting right when it comes to life because you done got the experience. While everybody else who is in your field, who you competing with, is sitting there trying to analyze it before they start because they don't want to make no mistakes. You didn't care if you made mistakes because you know that you was going to adjust that strategy and beat the game. Bro, you can't sit at the starting line forever and just think about what could possibly go wrong. Because while you doing that, it's somebody else out there actually going through the race. And even though you didn't see them start back over 3, 4, 5 times, even though that you that person and somebody on the outside looking at you like, bro, he been saying that he was going to start that YouTube channel. He been saying that he was going to get that degree. He been saying that he was going to get that job. He been saying all of this stuff. Bro, if you going out there and actually getting the experience and learning and adjusting your game plan, eventually they're gonna be sitting there waiting at the start line for you to come back and say that you gonna do this, say that you gonna do that, and they're gonna be like, whatever happened to so and so? Did he ever get that job? Next thing you know, you done got the job because you went through the experience. You learned all of the lessons that you needed to learn in order to get to level 2. And then once you get to level 2, the work not over. You could appreciate the moment, but the work not over. You gonna have to start at another start line, and there's gonna be people there who done went through level 1 and level 2, and they really cold people. Like, they not know people to play with. They really got some experience on their belt, but they only got one level above level 1 people. It's at every start line. There's gonna be people there who get stuck because they scared of what's in front of the start line. You cannot be one of them people. You are prolonging your learning curve. You're prolonging your XP bonus. You low-key could get double XP if you really just put your mind to it, but you sitting there procrastinating. Instead of going into the game and actually learning the mechanics of the game and how to best traverse the game, you sitting at the starting line trying to fix your class. You sitting at the starting line and wondering, should I equip this attribute or should I equip that attribute? I don't know if that's going to be good for this game. Whole time, all you got to do is go through the game, and then once you realize that this attribute not good, you go back to the starting line and you be like, oh, I know that's not a good attribute because at this part in the game, it low-key show a weakness in my strategy. So I'm going to pick this attribute instead. You go out there, sometimes it might work the second time, sometimes it might not. Now you done marked off 2 strategies that you know for sure not working, while somebody else at the starting line still trying to figure out what attributes work. They 2 steps behind. 3 steps behind, 4 steps behind, because they've been sitting at the starting line while you've been out here in the field getting your XP bonus, getting your XP up, fighting the little Goombas, fighting the Bowsers and everything. You done fought 5 boss battles. You done fought the boss battle 5 times. That person hadn't fought 1 fight in the whole entire game. So you got to stop procrastinating, get out in that field and get your XP up. Get that XP bonus by going out there and attacking early while you young. So that when you old, you can't be like, dang, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that. I wish I wouldn't have procrastinated. Now is your opportunity to get ahead in the game. In this game of life. You got to form that XP. Get your badges up. Equip some attributes that you know is going to be useful for the long run. You got to equip that stamina attribute first though. You already aware. But now is the second step. Let's take a step into level 2.